This exciting football match streaming is between Newcastle and Chelsea, English Premier League football match. This is the PES 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this football streaming match. Thank you.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. True heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, João Pedro, Peter. He has a lovely brand of flair, skillful, quick, composed, always looking to exploit spaces in and around the box. I expect to see him getting heavily involved with his side's attacking play here.
Okay, interesting. Caicedo. Disappointed with that. Now it's João Pedro. And that was nowhere near his best. Linton. Gordon. Linton. Laid back in. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there. Keeper has taken decisive action. Bruno Guimaraes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer. Garnacho. Now that's well seen too. Botman forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Murphy. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he'll shoot here! Caicedo. Correa. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. That's tidy. And it's Palmer. Garnacho played out to the left flank. Paul getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Thiaw aim forwards, and they can counter here. Gordon. Nice interception, well timed. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Willock. Caicedo is the guilty party there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Bruno Guimaraes, Hall, and here's Joe Linton. Chalobah with the clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Oh, what a pass! Played out to the right. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Murphy. Murphy. He slings it in. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Garnacho. João Pedro succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gets it away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's going direct. And it's James. Palmer. Gordon. Jacob Murphy. Livramento. Jacob Murphy. Hall. That's been drilled forward. Caicedo. Colwell. Caicedo. Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez. Fernandez chooses to go cross-field. Botman. Botman, nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cucurella puts the ball in. Decent chance! Livramento. Willett. Livramento gently down. Gordon head out towards the right wing. Livramento shifted upfield. Colwell is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho stood his ground strongly. Played into space out wide. Garnacho. Good challenge, excellent challenge. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
João Pedro. Goes for goal! Oh, that was no room save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a mighty effort! They've scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Linton moved on forwards. Chalobah makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cucurella. Caicedo. And it goes cross-field. Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined. Linton. Botman, it's a sharp pass. Pedro Neto. Caicedo, shifted upfield. Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Nice physical challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. 2-0 and in next to no time.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's been won straight back. Gordon. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gordon's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's played forward. Fernandez. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gordon. Aim forwards. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Caicedo. Cucurella. Two down already, a nightmare start. Cucurella, and he's got his cross in. Livramento. Livramento, he's gone direct here. Out to the right. And it's Livramento. Vicious ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Livramento. Willock. Oh, good spread. Now it's Murphy. And here's Murphy. Murphy flings it across. Pedro Neto chasing after it. It's a throw-in. Livramento. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's heaved it away. And here's Murphy. James, gently done. Cucurella. João Pedro.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Time and again they are repelled. Livramento forwards and with intent. That's really well cleared. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Palmer shifted upfield. Fernandez. Palmer. João Pedro. Fernandez. Fernandez. And he's straight offside. Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. João Pedro. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Gordon. Nice control. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock. And here's Murphy. Lovely bit of skill. And it's crossed into the middle. James. Palmer, aim forwards. Garnacho tries across. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock, oh, good looking ball. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. James. James, gently done. Fernandez. Garnacho. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Moved on forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the right. Murphy has a look inside the box. Delivered with swing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Jacob Murphy, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Willock. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Caicedo. Cucurella. James, forwards and with intent. Fernandez. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Hall. Moved on forwards. Tries a deft little ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Shot a goal! Joelinton did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Extravagant effort! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Willock clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Livramento wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Botman. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Livramento. Oh, played right into his path. Murphy. Aimed in towards the centre. And that is not finding anyone. James shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. That's very neat. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Deftly away. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Time to deliver. That is lovely. Cucurella takes aim and crosses. Willock. Aim forwards.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cucurella cuts it out. Caicedo. Caicedo gently done. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto looking understandably energised after his goal. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Garnacho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Palmer. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Bruno Guimaraes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Now it's João Pedro. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And a play for a throw. That's good defending, very good defending. Can he spark a counter here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Colwell. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gordon. Joelinton. And it's Willock. And here's Murph. And there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
James. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Willock shifted upfield. Keeper's got good distance on that. Has a look and plays it forward. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Oh, nice touch. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Caicedo. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Colwell. Caicedo. There will be a throw-in. Hall forwards and with intent. And they've got rid. João Pedro. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for a decent ball in. Chooses to go back. Pedro, and the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Pedro Neto brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he welcomes it in. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Caicedo. Chalobah. Palmer. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. It's run loose here. Pedro Neto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Palmer. Steaming on goalwards. And here's Fernandez. Caicedo. Palmer. Now it's Fernandez. Hit into them. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Nicely intercepted. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Pope gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Colwell aim forwards. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Over to the left. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. And it's Fernandez. Oh, sweet feet. Palmer. Livramento, gently done. Played out to the right. Murphy, that's a delicate pass. Gordon. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Joelinton. He's got space in the area. Gordon's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Joe Linton really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Cucurella. There are a few waiting for it. Ah, such a clever touch. Livramento shifted upfield. Chalobah with the clearance. Clears it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fernandez. Pedro Neto chasing after it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they can counter here. Foot in. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pull forwards and with intent. And here's Murphy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Out to the right. João Pedro, he's through here. Now it's João Pedro, and he's managed to get free. Cleared away. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Garnacho. Played towards the other side. Cucurella tries making a foray down the right. Looking for a decent ball in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Colwell getting this one clear. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cucurella crosses. Thiaw gets rid without sophistication. Palmer. Willock does really well to win the ball there. Linton. Gordon. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gordon, that's a little off target. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Caicedo played over towards the opposite flank. João Pedro, he's found a way through. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Defending of the desperate variety. Caicedo. Palmer. James, aim forwards. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far. Gently done. Gordon applies the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Palmer. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Fernandez looks to the other side. And it's Caicedo. Oh, good ball! Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
João Pedro is offering a right smile there.
Ditch defending, but that'll do. Murphy spread out to the left. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. So who's he picking out? Plays it across. Serves up across.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
He thumps it clear. Livramento driven forward. Ball's gone out of play. Willock. Murphy. Bruno Guimaraes. Paul tries to dink it through. Fernandez. Garnacho. Now who's going to be first to this? Up towards the front line. It's a fighty looking ball that. Joelinton. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella hurtling down that right flank. That has been knocked clear. Really well manoeuvred. Well-timed, excellent interception. Palmer. Gordon. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. And it's Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Caicedo head out towards the right wing. There's the shot! And it's played forward. Palmer. Over to the left. Nice control. And it's hoisted clear. Palmer have it back and can go again. He is just caressing the ball. Garnacho puts them all in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Do have a chance to counter here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Botman. Paul goes forward. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Palmer played out to the left flank. Oh, the clearance is short. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, this looks sharp. James. Palmer head over towards the opposite flank. Joelinton shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Murphy. It's Livramento. It's a threatening chance, surely! Defending of the desperate variety. Palmer gently done. Spread out to the left. Good play on the left-hand side here. Nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well read, and the danger is averted. Willock. Aim forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries a measured ball. Big chance! goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Caicedo. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. James, forwards and with intent. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Out to the right. Gordon. Chance here to counter. Well read, nice interception. Palmer. James chooses to go cross-field. Cucurella. Aim forwards. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, can he get onto this? Murphy delivers the ball. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Chalobah. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Colwell. And he goes cross-field. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now this could be a chance. He can get that clear. Garnacho looking to get on the end of this. Time to deliver. Oh, great chance! Linton. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. Murphy. Lovely feet. Murphy. Oh, it's played into the area. And he has been fouled there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Decent enough try. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, great play. Garnacho gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Colwill. Chalobah. Chalobah gently done. Cucurella. Caicedo. Chalobah. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's João Pedro. Played out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Thiaw shifted upfield. Gordon probing pass. And back to the goalkeeper. Caicedo. Colwill gently done. Livramento forwards and with intent. Willock. Murphy looking to run onto it. Murphy goes short. Fernandez tries to clear. Paul. Moved on forwards. Chalobah getting this one clear. That's an excellent interception. Colwill, and it's played forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Palmer. He's had a shot! Can he stop it going out? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Gordon. Hall. Gordon. Punched away. Bruno Guimaraes. Thiaw. Jacob Murphy. Livramento. That's really well manoeuvred. Brilliantly cut out. Garnacho. Palmer. Colwill, aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Palmer. Chalobah. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. Linton. Willock, gently done. James. Palmer. Played towards the other side. Caicedo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Xiao. That's been drilled forward. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Colwill. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedro Neto is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pope claims it, safe hands. Hall, a good-looking ball. Linton. Gordon. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Garnacho. Willock has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Danger averted for now. He is through here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ooh, can he get onto this? Colwill. James. And it's played forward. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Cucurella gets his head on it! And it's Palmer. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Jacob Murphy. Willock forwards and with intent. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been knocked clear. It's a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Pedro Neto. Willock. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Palmer. here's Neto. Can he deliver? Pedro Neto. Oh, what a climb! Has a look and plays it forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Chalobah gets over and intercepts. João Pedro. Garnacho. Fernandes. That is lovely. Can he finish? And that has been cleared. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty waiting in the middle. And they've got a throw. Now it's Gordon. Caicedo. Garnacho. Gently done. Oh, just takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Botman forwards and with intent. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's João Pedro. And he's surging through. Out to the left it goes. Clearly not happy with that. Botman is onto it in a flash. Gordon. What about this cross? And he's there to get it away. Up towards the front line. Fernandes. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Over to the left. Fernandes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Joe Linton. Colwell. Fernandes. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. Botman. Moved on forwards. James. Fernandes. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandes. Fernandes shifted upfield. Palmer. Pedro Neto.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Neto. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Xiao goes forward. Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what a ball! And it's played forward. James makes the interception. Palmer laid out to the left flank. Xiao. Botman, nicely aimed pass. Colwell. Caicedo. James. Colwell. Aim forwards. Fernandez looking for options.
Garnacho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fernandez. Played towards the other side. Now it's João Pedro. He's got away with one there. Fernandez, and that's aimed into the middle. João Pedro. Deftly away. James. Garnacho. Very nicely done. Palmer. Surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. James, spread out to the left. He's in charge for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Livramento with the clearance. Turns and goes back. It's really well cleared. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, they can break here. And it's Willock. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Joelinton closing in on goal. And that has been clubbed away. Botman gently done. Cucurella. Calmly anticipates. Caicedo. out to the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Fernandez plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. In again. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. Chalobah cuts it out. James. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a throw. Botman, oh, there's a probing ball. It's just beyond his reach. Sanchez chooses to deal with it himself. Livramento. It's a lovely, neat pass. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Caicedo shifted upfield. Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough of that task to do it.
James. The pass is intercepted. Joelinton tries to get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. João Pedro. It's a sharp pass. Murphy. Livramento. Garnacho wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Garnacho. That's good play. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So now the difference is 3. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
James forwards and with intent. Fernandez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. A chance to play it in. Fernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Neto gets it away. Fernandez. Here comes another cross. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Tries a shot!
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Caicedo. Colwell aim forwards. Garnacho. That's a clever looking ball. Gets it away. Oh, shooting chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's hoisted clear. Palmer. And the ball's come loose here. Moved on forwards. Willock. Gordon. That's a good run down the left. Gordon. Played into the middle. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Joelinton. Can he finish? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Gordon. Gordon is having a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake today.
Pedro Neto. Garnacho. And the finish!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
James. Chalobah gently done. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. João Pedro. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone direct. And it's James. Fernandez. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's well seen too. Palmer. Garnacho. That's tidy. And the shot! James. Palmer. Caicedo. Chalobah. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Jacob Murphy. Livramento shifted upfield. Willock. And it's Livramento. Murphy. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Caicedo clears it away. Joelinton. Gordon. Chance! Colwell gets it clear. Off-time, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto, now he's off and running. Cucurella. Caicedo forwards with intent. Garnacho. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Livramento attempts a clearance. Lovely bit of skill. That's a fabulous ball. Fernandez. Time to deliver. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Colwell has got himself a free kick. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Showing good feet. Palmer. Proves too strong. Bruno Guimaraes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caicedo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Fernandez. James. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Palmer shifted upfield. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. And that has been cleared. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the right. Murphy. That's very neat. Willock. Here's Murphy. Murphy's cross. Great position here. And that was very necessary.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And that's been won straight back. Livramento. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Gordon. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Livramento. Quality ball. And they've got rid. Murphy have it back and can go again. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Livramento. Aim forwards. Palmer. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's João Pedro. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Joelinton. Hall. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Caicedo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
It's been slipped through. Now it's Garnacho. Oh, that's neat. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. Livramento. And it's Willock. Jacob Murphy. Livramento. Cross goes in. Bullish header! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. But the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss will be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback? Palmer. Fernandez. Palmer. Chalobah gently done. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Joelinton defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a nicely shaped ball. And here's Gordon. Hall. And here's Gordon, in into the middle. Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. Botman wins the duel this time. He's onto it in a flash. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto on a strong run down the right. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Cucurella. Chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
Hall moved on forwards. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Murphy's cross. A header! Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto looking up to see who wants it. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's anyone's ball now. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Going for goal! Fernandez with the short one. Now it's Fernandez. So it's going to be another corner. Livramento attempts a clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Garnacho. Caicedo. Nicely intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Alex Willett. And here's Murphy. Livramento. Corner then. Thumps it clear. And here's Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Gordon. Oh, that's nice. Chance to deliver.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
João Pedro. Willock does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Lobbed in behind.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedro Neto. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Chow, gently done. James, and he goes cross-field. Caicedo. João Pedro, out to the right. Nice control. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance. And
Goes for a shot! Referee has just said play on.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Caicedo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. Chalobah with the clearance. Livramento. Murphy. There's the header! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Palmer. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. Now that's a fine challenge. Defending of the desperate variety.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There are a few waiting for it. He's been booked for simulation.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Sanchez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Joe Linton wins the duel this time. Botman driven forward. Chalobah. Caicedo, aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Colwell. James chooses to go cross-field. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Caicedo. Cucurella. That is lovely. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Murphy. 5 minutes left on the clock. Livramento forwards and with intent. Palmer. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Over to the left. That's tidy. Garnacho. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Fernandes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It's run loose here. Cucurella. That's good play. And here's Neto. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Livramento. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Murphy. And it's Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cucurella. Caicedo. Caicedo played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Does really well to win the ball there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's João Pedro. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Botman shifted upfield. Caicedo.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gordon, now here's the delivery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedro, and a chance! It's a loose ball. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Out for a throw. Chow. That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot! And that may just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of it, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it. There will be 4 extra minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Fernandez. Pedro Neto, now he's off and running. And that is a little undercooked. Chow. Botman, that's a sharp pass. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Fernandez going full tilt down the left. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. João Pedro purring through the gears. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Oh, look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
He's gone for the shots. Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. They have stolen level at the last. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. square again into the dying minutes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Willock. Livramento. Here's Willock. Very nicely done. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Livramento. Oh, it's played into the area. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandez. James. Looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer shifted upfield. Willock. Botman. Hall. Good-looking ball. That has been knocked clear. Palmer. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hall. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro. And he shoots! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose! Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. They are right into last chance territory. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedro Neto. Oh, he's in! Linton. Botman goes forward. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short. Caicedo forwards and with intent. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Botman gets it away. It's Caicedo. Great chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's gone for a throw-in. Murphy. Needs a quality cross. Cross goes in there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine